Hello, friends. It's me, Hueso Enrico. Hueste de Taquiendo de Famas Pio Plays. And I'm here today to talk about owning one's vulnerabilities. So, I think a lot of the challenges people face in life stem from a failure to accept the reality of the vulnerabilities they find themselves in. And we're all subject to vulnerabilities in lots of different areas. Some of us need more financial security, some of us need more social security. Not like social security, but you know what I mean. Um, some of us need different things. People need different things. And those needs and vulnerabilities are kind of the same in a way. A need unfulfilled becomes a vulnerability. So, manifesting the self successfully means being brave a lot of time. It means saying, I don't want to do this task, but I'm going to be brave. I'm going to do it, even though it's going to suck, even though it's going to be boring. That's what I need to do. And it means I'm going to take this risk, even though if I'm wrong, it's going to hurt. And I'm not going to fret so much about the possibility that it might be wrong that I'm going to kill the thing. It's always a possibility, right? You might have the most brilliant idea in the world, but if you henpeck it to death with your own hesitancies, then you're never going to accomplish anything. And it will seem as though the idea was bad in the first place, even though the idea may have been a great idea, but you wouldn't let it survive because you're so concerned that it might be a bad idea. Well, I'm not going to do that. To the extent that I can anymore, I'm not going to do that. I'm tired of fucking living in constant fear. That's what it is. I'm living in constant fucking fear. It's crazy. Fear, being afraid to deal with shit. I am terrified of dealing with my taxes. Why? Well, it's not just that it's going to cost me money. That's bad, but it's that it's one of those complicated things that I hate, you know? But it's time for me to stop being a fucking baby. You know, I gotta deal with shit. And that's it. I gotta stop being so afraid all the time. That's all it is fear. And when you accept the reality that you're exposing your vulnerability to risk, and you understand you could lose, and it could hurt really, really bad, it could suck unbelievably. But you've chosen the right horse. You just need to let it run its race, you know? I'm tired. More than anything else, I'm tired right now. I'm exhausted. And I need to put my house in order in general. I need to get the house literally cleaned up. I need to get my, financials and stuff cleaned up. I need to understand a purpose here, for example. I've got visions of coming of things and how it's going to play, and it's going to require an epic amount of honesty and vulnerability from me across the board to deal with this stuff. And yet, here it comes. Life doesn't let you avoid forever. It's funny, I position myself sometimes as the bringer of choices. Like, you are not going to get away without making a definitive choice here and living with the consequences. I position myself as putting others in that state of being, but it's I who needs to be taught that. It's that you have to make a definitive choice and live with the consequences. Is the vulnerability I choose adequate in its payoff? Sure. Is it scary in its risk? Sure. Am I brave enough? Yeah. And I hope you are too. It means coming to terms with loss, real loss, where you really had your heart all in on something, not maintaining any distance, and entertaining the possibility that you're going to put everything you got into something and it's going to fall through. And you're going to suffer bad. But you do it anyway because it's the right choice. And because you know that even if you do suffer that bad, you'll live to fight another day. And you'll be wiser for the experience. So that's one to grow on today. I'm feeling, I guess, advice-givey in my themes. I don't know why. Hope you enjoyed getting some free, unsolicited advice from host Eric. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. For God's sake. Why don't you people ever listen to me when I tell you that? I tell you that over and over and over again.